willing to bet, here and now, that you have never, in your life, even once, used the phrase terrorist act?
Get the transcript. Get it.
Governor, he has, in fact, used the phrase terrorist act.
Candy, no. Candy, come on.
I'm afraid he did.
Candy, please. Candy.
That, of course, Saturday Night Live, their opening sketch was on the presidential debate last week. I always have a feeling that you have to take SNL or the late night comics seriously, because that's the impression that people are going to wind up with in their minds of what actually happened. I mean, Sarah Palin never said, "I can see Russia from my house," but most of America thinks she did because of Tina Fey. Do you think that, there's some truth to that?
I'm a Tina Fey fan, so
no,
don't mess with Tina Fey.
We're all Tina Fey fans, but,
I'm a big fan.
Is there more truth to that than we might really want to admit? That once the comedians get into it, that really solidifies the impression of who these people are in the zeitgeist?
Yeah, I think it does. It shapes how people see and remember things, absolutely. And you know, it is the impression that people walk away with. I think, you know, and it's funny.
And in this day and age, perception means everything in politics. Perception can also, perception can be the definition of whether you win or whether you lose, how you're perceived by people.
Okay, very quickly, want to get into a couple of endorsements that are coming out. It's an endorsement season. We're going to start with the Reno Gazette-Journal. It endorsed Obama in 2008, flipped back to Romney this year. It's a swing state, obviously. They write, Obama had to contend with a Republican Party that was determined to deny him a second term at any cost, but Obama cannot avoid the consequences of poor decisions and misplaced priorities. I'm curious, was this, do you think much of the blowback against President Obama is an overreach in terms of his agenda, or it's he hasn't been able to get stuff done, which may or may not be his fault?
What I find amazing is that Americans are actually holding him responsible because the Congress made it clear they were not going to work with this president, but somehow he's responsible for that. So, and endorsements traditionally don't mean much. It may change this year, who knows?
And Jeanne, we'll let you talk about the next one. Cleveland Plain Dealer, another swing state paper, writing in their endorsement of Obama, he's led the nation back from the brink of depression. Benefited from his bold decision to revive the domestic auto industry. That's leadership that deserves a chance to finish the job. Not all the polls agree. Does the president have enough of a record to say, you know what, based on what I've done the last 4 years, I deserve 4 more?
Yeah, I mean, he certainly is trying to make that case, and Ohio is the state that everybody is watching. I mean, Ohio is the state that's going to decide it. I really have the same reaction, though, as Dominic, which is that do people really want these press endorsements anymore? I think that that is something that has come and gone. People are frustrated with endorsements, and I don't see it as
true enough, considering there are barely even newspapers and magazines anymore.
True.
So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll remember George McGovern. Stay with us.